What if I told you one small change could make your air fryer food twice as crispy? But here's the problem. Most beginners don't use the air fryer correctly. That's why some people get soggy fries, uneven cooking, or food that just doesn't taste right. So how do you actually use an air fryer the right way? In this video, I'll walk you through a simple step-by-step beginner guide so you get crispy, evenly cooked food every time. And there's one small step most people skip that makes a huge difference in the final result. Step 1. Understand how it works. Before you even start cooking, it helps to understand what an air fryer actually does. It's not really frying, it's circulating hot air around your food at high speed. That's what creates that crispy texture on the outside while keeping the inside soft. And once you understand that, the next step becomes much more important. Step 2. Don't skip preheating. Most beginners skip this step, and it shows in the results. Preheating matters more than people think. Just like an oven, preheating your air fryer for 3 to 5 minutes helps it reach the right temperature before cooking starts. This leads to better texture and more even cooking. Some models don't require it, but in most cases, it makes a noticeable difference. And once it's preheated, it's time to load your food. But this is where another common mistake happens. Step 3. Don't overcrowd the basket. This is one of the biggest mistakes beginners make. It's tempting to fill the basket as much as possible, but that actually ruins the result. Air fryers need space for hot air to circulate around the food. If the basket is too full, the air can't move properly, and your food ends up uneven or soggy. So keep it in a single layer whenever possible. Step 4. Use a little oil. Here's something that surprises a lot of beginners. You still need a little oil. Air fryers use much less oil than deep frying, but using none at all can lead to dry or uneven results. A light spray or a small amount of oil helps food crisp up better and improves texture. But don't overdo it. Too much oil can cause smoke or excess grease, so just a light coating is enough. And once your food is cooking, there's one simple action that can completely change the result. Step 5. Shake or flip your food. This step is easy to forget, but it makes a huge difference. Halfway through cooking, take out the basket and shake it or flip your food. This helps everything cook evenly and prevents one side from getting too crispy while the other stays soft. Some air fryers even have a shake reminder built in, and it's there for a reason. Skipping this step is one of the main reasons beginners get uneven results. And now that you're cooking properly, let's talk about timing, because this is where things can still go wrong. Step 6. Adjust time and temperature. Air fryer recipes are a great starting point, but they're not always exact. Different models cook differently, and food size can also affect cooking time. So instead of relying on one setting, check your food a few minutes before it's done. This helps you avoid overcooking or undercooking. Over time, you'll get a feel for what works best with your air fryer. And once you understand timing, there's one more thing that can improve your results even further. Because if your food still isn't turning out right, this might be the reason. Step 7. Choose the right foods. Not all foods cook the same way in an air fryer. Frozen foods, vegetables, chicken, and snacks usually work great. But foods with a lot of batter or wet coating can be tricky because they don't crisp the same way. So if you're just starting out, stick to simple foods first, things like fries, wings, or roasted vegetables. Once you get comfortable, you can experiment with more recipes. And that brings us to something beginners often overlook after cooking. Step 8. Clean after every use. Cleaning might not be the most exciting part, but it's important. Skipping this step affects performance over time. Grease and food buildup can affect airflow and even cause smell. So after each use, let your air fryer cool down and clean the basket with warm soapy water. It only takes a few minutes and keeps your air fryer working like new. And once you build this habit, everything becomes much easier. Final takeaway. So using an air fryer properly really comes down to a few simple steps. Preheat it, don't overcrowd the basket, use a little oil, and shake your food halfway through. Once you get these basics right, your results will improve instantly. And if you want to avoid the most common air fryer buying mistakes beginners make, check out this video. It'll save you money and frustration.